James, an independent British MEP, formerly a member of UKIP. Thanks for joining us tonight, Dan. You know, you've said in the past, you're Brexiteer, but you've said in the past that you were skeptical that a Brexit deal would actually happen, that it will be fudged. Yep. You will have a fudged version. Looking at what's happening now, what's going through your mind?
Well, regretfully, the comment, "I told you so." You know, everything that I feared was going to happen has happened. We've got Brino, which is Brexit in name only, as a deal on the table. We've got a deal that nobody likes, nobody wants, whether it's in the House of Commons or whether it's amongst the public. And we've also got a Prime Minister who is unwilling to bend or change or do anything which might actually deal with and deliver what voters voted for in June 2016, which was a clean Brexit. The wording was very clear on the question.
And what about that suggestion that there could be a new kind of Brexit?
Well, I don't think at all. I do understand the position. I do understand the arguments, but we are way past that line. And I'm actually agreeing on this one because nobody seems to be favouring this deal, and I do understand why. Because it's exactly in the middle. The hard Brexiteers get nothing. It's not a Brexit as you wanted, and pro-Europeans in the sense that the people that want us to remain, are of course getting a bad deal because it's not as good as being inside from that point of view. So you have exactly the situation that everyone feared, and that's why I normally use the term a tragedy, because this is a true tragedy. No one wins, all lose, and we are getting to a point where we can do nothing about it. That's
and you said that comment, Diane, almost 2 years ago. And why do you think other politicians, knowing the same things that you've known, seem to have pushed ahead with it with a different vision in mind, with a different
I think it's very easy to apply the hindsight-oscope and look back as to what went wrong. Some people, I'm sure, have provided the commentary already. You know, we've got a Prime Minister who was really a very, very weak lever in terms of her sentiment about delivering on the voter outcome. She then called a disastrous general election campaign and general election. She lost her majority. She put too many new MPs into the Parliament who were Remainers. So she shot herself.
She lasted this long, huh?
Yeah, well, yes, but, she's lasted this long, and you get to the stage where you think, when is the ritual humiliation going to end? I laugh in a way because members of the Privy Council are referred to as the Right Honourable. We've now actually got another one running, which is the ritual humiliation going on, and she just seems to be in charge of that. And, there's been a comment this week, they were likening her to Mrs Thatcher and coming here and handbagging the Parliament and doing a U-turn and all this sort of thing. She just does not seem to be capable of doing anything sensible like that.
Obviously, every move of Theresa May is being watched very closely. MPs in Westminster are following her closely as well, her last-minute dash to Europe, if you can call it that. Vincent McAviney, we don't have much time, but very quickly, she's going to Ireland. Any expectations on that part of her trip?
Well, I can't see the point. I mean, Varadkar has already said, no, there won't be any change. His deputy has said exactly the same. The level of unity amongst European leaders is absolutely rock solid. So we've got a Prime Minister that's just completely and utterly wasting very, very valuable time and not focusing on delivering democracy. And she's been accused of being in contempt of not only of the Parliament, but I would add to that by saying she's actually being in contempt now of democracy and also of voters in the United Kingdom. And that's a pretty wounding series of adjectives to be making.
Very quickly.
Yeah, but I think the lady has shown that she has 9 lives. I don't know if this is number 8 or 9 she's living right now, but I think let's give her a chance. It might be that she could get something on this trip that she might use at home, and then we have a new situation in the Parliament. But it surely look dark right now.
A promise that the backstop will be triggered, perhaps something like that. Yeah. Anyway. Indeed, we are watching that closely. And now I want to bring you a moment which caught our attention amid all the House of Commons drama, because an innocent slip of the tongue may have revealed Theresa May's true feelings about Brexit. Let's have a look.
There will come a point where it will be up to every member of this House to determine whether they are going to accept the result of the referendum and deliver a deal for the British people that ensures a smooth exit from Brexit, and that protects jobs and livelihoods.
Well, there you go. She said it. A Freudian slip of the ear.
Yes.
Is that what she really feels, you think?
Oh, yes. I mean, you know, sometimes things said on the side or, you know, in that sort of mistake delivers exactly what the true sentiment going through someone's mind is. And, you know, that's what happened.
It probably really is. All right.